my lovelies. I thought I'd do a what we've been reading in our homeschool video because I've not been done one for a while. I haven't got it because I gave it to my mum, but I got a book out the charity shop called Quality Street Girls. Normally this is right up my street. It was set in 1937. It was about all these women who worked at the factory where Quality Street is made. There was a lot of pre-war stuff going on, but I just couldn't get into it. So I put it down and picked up Paris Fury, Love and Fury, which I got second hand. I can't find it. I had to tidy up because we had another house inspection with those odious people from the council. So I can't find it, but this is the cover of it. And I really enjoyed it. One, because Paris Fury's from the same background as me. She's got the same values as me. But also, I didn't realise when I bought it that it would affect me so much. Because obviously her husband had a mental breakdown. And my husband's in the middle of one. And I just spent a lot of the book just nodding. Like, yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I understand, yeah, it's the same. And it really touched me because I could really relate to it. But then her husband just seems to just snap out of it in the book, and that left me feeling kind of lost because I was sort of hoping to have answers as well, what to do, but I did enjoy it. And then I went back to the Quality Street book, still couldn't get into it, and I was like, I'm just going to give it my mum, see if she can get into it. And my mum, I meant to ask her yesterday, I don't know if she stuck with it or not, but last time I asked her, she went, oh, how stupid, when she just started it. So I'm nearly done. I'm like there, look. So I'm reading So Lucky by Dawn Porter. It's about 3 different women who, from the outside, you think they're so lucky, but obviously they've got their own struggles. There's meant to be a twist, but I can see that a mile away. But that isn't a criticism of the book, because sometimes you can see what's going to happen in a book from the outset, and it's not the fact that you didn't know that makes the book enjoyable. It's seeing how the characters get there. It's enjoyable. I like the character Ruby. She's a woman with polycystic ovaries, and she really struggles with the fact that she's covered in hair, and she doesn't know how to be a mother, but you can see how she's finding her way with it. I enjoy that character. This is my problem with it, although I am sticking with it to the end, but I won't read it again. I'll give it a charity shot. There's a character called Beth, and her husband's abusing her in the way that he won't have sex with her. It makes her feel like she's disgusting. So there are rude bits in the book, and I don't mind a bit of sauce. But the rude bits that are to do with the character, I get, and they should be there. But there are people surrounding the character of Beth that are just there doing crudeness for crudeness sake, which is no part of the plot. It just goes way too far for me on quite a few occasions, and it's nothing to do with the plot, and I think it takes away from what could have been a touching book. Right. The kids, we read Mr. Stink by David Williams, which we've read before, but like I said, I've tied up, can't find it, which is about a homeless man, and the kids enjoyed that. And then we'd watched Lorna Doone, the film, so I found a little short Penguin Classics abridged version of Lorna Doone, but it was just way too hard going, and it wasn't like the film, and they just weren't enjoying it, so we abandoned it. So then we read The Danger Gang by Tom Fletcher, which we've read before, and it's you know, it's just a bit of nonsense, but it's good fun. Then we read A Secret Seven, we've read before. I like this one because there's no villain in it. It's, the mystery turns out to be this man who's squatting in this place with his wife because their cottage is really damp, and it's for his wife's health, and there's no baddie in it, but there is a mystery, so I like that one. And then these are the random ones we got out of the library. We've been enjoying getting random ones out of the library. The Boy in the Big Black Box, that wasn't very long, and it was literally about this boy who'd been trapped in this disappearing box by his evil uncle, who's a magician, and how they rescue him. Terry Deary Shakespeare Tells Macbeth. Now this was really good because it sort of told you the story of the play, like in a really understandable, enjoyable way, but it kind of went back and forth between the play and a pot girl who worked in an inn where it was being played, and what was going on from her perspective. Like, they used pig's blood to make the blood look real on the daggers and stuff, and she had to mop it up after each act, and she ends up running away with the travelling players and stuff. That was really good, and the kids really enjoyed that, and it was a good introduction to Macbeth. Now, it's perking up a bit, but we're like 4 chapters into this, and I've found a book series I hate even more than Beast Quest. The kids are enjoying it though, so we're going to keep going with it. So, yeah. And we haven't read that one yet, but that's the next one on our list. That's the last one out of the random ones from the library. So that's what they've been reading, my love. Sorry I didn't have them all, but like I said, I had to tidy up. Once you tidy up, you can't find things, can you?